So if you've got rain happening like I have right now, you might find that water is kind of pouring over the side of your gutters. You can see that happening here as the rain is coming down. So what does this mean and what should you do about it? Well, the most common reason that water might be kind of coming over the side of your gutters, and you can see it hitting the ground here instead of properly going into the downspout, is that those gutters are clogged with leaves or other kinds of debris. So if that's the case, then you're gonna wanna either clean that out yourself or bring in somebody who can go up on a ladder and clean that debris out. And if it's clogged and the water isn't able to drain effectively, it'll pool up kind of like you're seeing here at the edges of the gutter. And then it'll kind of pour over the side and hit the ground. You've got that little waterfall that I've got going on over here. Now, another reason that this could be happening if the gutters themselves are clean is if your downspout, so the part that actually connects the gutter down to the ground. I'll show you, here's one over on the side, that big tube there, metal tube usually, sometimes plastic, that goes into your full drainage system. If that gets clogged inside, then you can end up with water backing up in the gutters, even if the gutters themselves seem clear. And again, you get a professional in. Some people like to try to blast some water with a garden hose. Your results may vary. Don't try that at home if your gutters are sensitive, but you can sometimes blast out a clog that way. You can even sometimes get birds' nests in there and that kind of stuff. So that can be a reason, again, if your gutters seem clear, but they're still backing up. And that clog could be anywhere from the downspout by the roof all the way to wherever it exits. So find the exit out on the road usually, and if that's clogged, then that can back up all the way up to your roof and you can end up with water in the gutters. Now, the final thing to check for is if the gutters are bent or damaged. So typically, if your gutters worked fine before and now they're having problems and you've cleared out clogs and they're not filled up with leaves or anything like that, that often indicates that something happened to them where the water isn't flowing out. They have to be angled down towards the downspout. And if that's no longer the case, then the water will start to pool up in the middle or kind of go off to the side, and then you can get, the waterfall happening on there. So that's a time when, unless you're really handy, probably best to call in a professional, get somebody to straighten those out for you. It's also possible, this is rarer, but sometimes if gutters aren't properly sized for your area, the amount of rainfall you're getting, then they can overflow like this just if it's a very heavy rain. But as you can see right now, it's definitely coming down, but it's not like a downpour, and I am getting that issue. So I suspect, just seeing there's some pine needles up there and knowing I got a redwood tree, that I've got some stuff building up in those gutters, and it means it's time to bring somebody in. I like to just have someone come and do it. I don't like to have to go up on the ladder, especially in the rain. Get someone to come in and clean those out for me, and then I shouldn't have that problem anymore, again, unless there's one of those other issues I highlighted. If you found this helpful, please do like and subscribe. It really helps.